We've all seen it. We call it that deer in the headlights look. The eyes go wide, the jaw goes slack, and people freeze up like a deer in the headlights. It happens when a person is surprised, confused, or just simply hit with some concept that's foreign to them. Well, in my experience, I have another name for it. I call it the bring up the subject of revival look. I can be having a nice discussion with fellow Christians about the problems of our culture, the church, and government, and we're communicating well. But if I inject a statement like, well, what we really need is revival, they'll stop and stare like, well, you know. But why? I believe it's because we have such a limited understanding of revival. Some folks, when they hear that word, think of an event, a series of special meetings. Others think of emotion or evangelism or an outpouring of miraculous signs such as healings or special blessings. But as Richard Owen Roberts has often said, revival is an extraordinary work of the Spirit of God producing extraordinary results. Revival is the church of Jesus Christ being cleansed and renewed by the presence of the Holy Spirit, leading lost people to come into the kingdom in what's known as a spiritual awakening. So if you and I get it in terms of revival and want to bring others in the church to the point of desiring and seeking it as well, it would seem the first thing we need to do is to get past that deer in the headlights effect. How can we do that? Well, we can build a revival culture within our churches and Christian organizations. And over the next several weeks, we'll explore some ways to do just that. It's based on a publication you can find and download at onecry.com. The address is on your screen. It's called Building a Revival Culture. Why not go there right after the show, download the resource, and we'll study it together in the weeks ahead, so we can lose that deer in the headlights reaction when it comes to the subject of revival.